This was me terrified as my sales were dwindling. But why? I had done everything my Fiverr coach suggested. But let's back up a little. I'd been working on Fiverr doing voiceover as just a side hustle, and it started to pick up all of a sudden. It was going from $1,000 to $2,000 to $4,000 in just the span of 3 months. It's a good thing too, because as I didn't know yet, I was about to get fired from my job. But not to worry, because I was just added to the Fiverr Seller Plus program. And I thought, now that I had a Fiverr contact to reach out to directly, I was really going places, and I felt bulletproof. So I got on a call right away with my coach, and I implemented some strategies that they suggested, and that's when everything took a turn for the worse. In this video, I'm going to share with you the advice that they gave me that killed my business, and then I'm also going to break down the Seller Plus program to let you know whether or not it's worth using. So stick around for that too. So look at this. I was seeing so much growth every month. And then here, after I made a few changes, oof. As I mentioned before, this couldn't have come at a worse time. Not only did I just lose my job, but we also just moved into a house with way higher rent because we were about to have our second baby. Yeah, it was a little sketchy. I don't think it would be too much to say that I was absolutely panicking at this point. I really want to help you avoid a situation like this because it was really scary. So what was it that I was told? What was the advice? When I first got on a meeting with my success coach, I was really excited to have someone to talk about my business, especially someone within Fiverr who really knew what they were talking about, better than I did. I'd been doing everything on my own for so long, and it was really refreshing to hear someone else's perspective who wanted to see me succeed. And on top of this, I felt as though their objectives and mine aligned perfectly because if I did well, and they were my coach, then they would look good too. Looking back on it, what I was looking for were really quick, easy answers from some kind of authority figure that could just tell me what to do. And so when they gave me advice, I didn't take it with a grain of salt. In fact, I might say that there was no salt involved at all, and I just kind of took what they said and just implemented it right away. Increase my base rate? Yup. More expensive extras? Yes, sir. Rework metadata and descriptions? Why not? Focus attention on new and non-main gigs. Sounds good to me. And I suffered for it. But here's the thing. Are any one of those things bad on their own? Well, no, of course not. Every single thing that was listed there is completely necessary for success on Fiverr or your business in any other realm, really. But can you do them all at the same time with no repercussions? In my case, the answer was a resounding no. In a second, I'm going to tell you what the Seller Plus program is really for and whether or not it's worth your money. But before I do, if you're enjoying the video, please do give it a like. It really helps the channel grow. I really appreciate it. So what is the Seller Plus program good for? The Seller Plus program is not a silver bullet to all your problems. What it is a tool, an augment, something to help you grow your business. Everything within this program is meant to help you succeed if you use it wisely. Coupons can help incentivize buyers to come back and buy from you again, which might create long-lasting return business. Priority support means that when something does go wrong, you can get the help that you need quicker. Advanced analytics can help you learn and progress in understanding your own business. And lastly, your success manager is there to help steer you in the right direction. Steer, though. That's it. They're not going to give you the exact answer you need right now. They're going to tell you what they saw worked for other people that they've worked with. Now, this might be right for you to do right now in your business. This might be something to keep in the back of your mind for when the business is a little bit bigger and more mature. But what I learned from this experience is that you need to be slow and gradual with the changes that you make to your business. Yes, if there's an opportunity, you need to jump on it, but you also have to be scientific about it. If you change everything at one time, you're not going to know what worked and what didn't. And you need to give things enough time to see whether or not they perform, which can take a while, it could take weeks or maybe even a month. You need to look at the long-term trends, not the little tiny hills and valleys that happen every day or every week. It's hard, you have to be patient, but it's worth it. And don't worry, I went on to have a really good relationship with my success manager. I didn't blame them for any of this stuff, and you really shouldn't either. If you blame your success or failure on anybody else, then you're really doing this wrong. One of the biggest mistakes here, though, was changing my rate. And through this experience, I was able to come up with one simple rule that I've been able to use to bring my base rate up 1,000% and still get sales today. If you want to learn more about that, check out the video here that I made a while back. I'm sure it'll help.